Hello everyone, welcome to our show. So before talking about this Wednesday's Happy Valley meeting, I would like to discuss our weekend punting. Sarah, how are you? Did you enjoy your weekend?
I'm good. Yes, we had, well, it was Thanksgiving weekend for us. So we had a lot of racing. And it was exciting. Churchill had a Kentucky Oaks and a Kentucky Derby prep race this weekend, in which I didn't do great in the Oaks. I singled a horse that came in third, but still a good horse. Sandstone, I think, is going to be a little bit promising to see how she does on the Oaks Trail. And the Derby prep, where Smile Happy took the win. Which I wasn't surprised. He was one of my top picks.
Yeah, that's good to hear. And how about you, Steve? How's the weather now in your place?
Oh, the weather's always beautiful in Edinburgh. It's actually a little bit colder now. It's about 9 degrees, but it's not bad. It's not snowing, so that's okay. Although I do like the snow. Yes, my weekend was quite good. I concentrated on Charene actually, so my blog went very well. I had 6 winners, so that was great. Sparkling Dolphin and also the Nap California Concord. So I was really pleased there, and I was pleased actually because I was going to put Excellent Proposal as my best bet. But he was unlucky, so it could even have been 7 winners. But there you go. You can't be greedy in this game, can you? So, but it was good, and follow my French racing as well, and British racing too. It's all good fun. So you're looking forward to Happy Valley tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. That's fantastic. And Joe, how's your weekend?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was kind of unfortunate that the Summer Gauteng Cup in South Africa got moved to today, which I just saw the race, and it was a big blowout at 28-1. Flying Carpet ended up winning the race. And then we also had the Winter Bottom Stakes over at Ascot at William Pike. Even with despite the really wide barrier, still was able to pull off a win at some pretty decent odds, beat the favorite. So Graceful Girl's win was just really incredible. And now Pike has won the last 2 Grade 1 wins in Ascot. So now we're looking forward to the Kingston Town Stakes. So I'm really looking forward to that. Pike's probably going to be one of the favorites again. So Australia, South Africa is looking really good so far in the racing towards the end of the year.
Yeah. Yes, that's quite good. And I also quite enjoyed the racing last weekend. I'm very happy to see the Rising Star Blaze Warrior could be back to the winner's circle at Charene under Joe Morera. And of course, I enjoyed the Japan Cup as well. So now let's go to the first meeting in December in Hong Kong. The Triple Trio first leg will be race 5, a class 4 race over 6 furlong. That is also the Hong Kong Golf Club Centenary Cup. Sarah, which is your selection?
I like the 2, I Smile Like Yours. I like that Morera is back in the irons on this horse, which I think is a very great move. He did ride this horse to a victory and back in October. But after his performance last time, he did get 3rd, but he just seemed to really show some progression in his growth as a horse and his performance on the track. He's been performing extremely well on Class 4 races. I think he could probably I'm sure you're not going to be able to get the best odds on this horse, but I do like him here. I know I've played this horse before, and his last race back in November 17th. So I'm still strong on this one.
Yeah, number 2, a Smile Like Yours. We always mention this horse in our show because I think that he is really consistent in this season. And Steve, how about you? Which horse do you like?
I went for Loris. He's number 5. He's drawn in gate 4. He's also off his lowest mark now of 48. He's not the horse he was. I think he's seen better days, but he was disappointing last time. The time before he ran well. He only basically weakened in the last 150 meters, and that was 9th to Season's Bliss. So I think he's an interesting horse under Matthew Poon. I think it's quite an unappealing race, though, for trying to pick the winner. It's hard to choose. I think, as Sarah says, a Smile Like Yours is a nice horse. I think that will have a very good chance. And also, Windsall's interesting. Purton has been aboard Windsall on the last 3 occasions and been a beaten favourite on the last 3 occasions. So he'll be hoping for a change of luck there. But yes, Laurie's from gate 4. I'm hoping he can turn the clock back and win again off his career low mark.
Yes, number 9, Loris from gate 4. He's always a fast horse with consistent gate speed. And then I think that this time the pacing will be quite suitable for him. And Joe, how about you? Which horse do you like?
Yeah, I'm with Sarah here. A smile like yours. There are some maidens in the race. You have the 5-horse E-Legend, 6 Handsome Boy, and Kafushi Musu. The only thing I was gonna pick wins all, but he hasn't been winning the last couple of races, so I don't like that he had a lot of seconds. And even though what Steve said, that he's been a beaten favorite, that kind of put me off. And right now you do have in the Hong Kong market, you do have 2 current favorites, and that is the top 2, Trust Me and Smile Like Yours. But I don't like the form with Trust Me, so I'm gonna go with the Smile Like Yours, who's gonna probably be on the pace according to the speed map, and then probably take him on the turn once that happens.
Yeah, actually, I also like number 2, A Smile Like Yours seems quite clear for the first leg. This horse is quite dynamic, and I think that in order to overcome gate 7 this time, I think that he will be staying in the midfield, and I'm quite looking forward to see him showing a good turn of foot. So in the first leg of the Triple Trio Race 5, Sarah, Joe, and I will go for number 2, A Smile Like Yours, while Steve is keen on number 9, Loris. And then we talk about the second leg, Race 6, a Class 3 race over 5 furlong. Sarah, which is your selection?
I'm taking 5, Joyful Win. I took this horse his last time out. That was such an impressive race. I mean, how he won that race was just incredible. I definitely would rewatch that replay. It's really cool. Got a clear win there, and I think to me, it was hard not to play this horse. I knew he's dropping in weight. He's going to a Class 3. Let's see if Chadwick can wire the field on this horse again. I think that's exciting. So I'm very excited to see what this horse can do in a Class 3.
Yes, definitely. Number 5, Joyful Win, last time out was really impressive, and I think that Matthew Chadwick is a quite suitable jockey for this horse. And Steve, how about you?
I went for Sergeant Pepper, taking to bounce back after a disappointing last of 12 over 1,200 metres last time. The time before, he was impressive on debut. He was third to Harmony and Blessed over course and distance, again under Karis Teaton. Misui has booked Zach Burton this time, and hopefully lightning will strike twice, because Zach was on board Sparkling Dolphin, a selection of mine on Sunday, winning for the trainer. I think at nice odds, Triple can run well, and Joyful Win was actually a winner in my blog last time, and not only was it Sarah's pick, it was also your best bet, I believe, that day, 21 days ago. Mm-hmm. So yes, it's gate 8 then, now it's gate 9, up £10. I thought it might be difficult, but it won so well last time, it's obviously going to be a threat. And Moreira keeps the faith with the escape route. He is the son of Dandy Man. He made a sort of an underwhelming debut last time, but I think he'll step up markedly on that. But for me, yes, Sergeant Pepper, hopefully I won't be joining a Lonely Hearts Club if it gets beat.
Yeah. Number 9, Sergeant Pepper returned back to 5 furlong. I think that currently is a more suitable distance for him, and then recently he had a really good barrier trial under Zach Porter. So I also quite looking forward to this horse. And Joe, how about you? What is your selection?
Yeah, I'm going to go a little bit over the odds here. I'm going with Escape Route just because João Moreira on a $16 horse looks really intriguing. I mean, his debut race was really good, stayed on well in the 1,000. He was in the last race with Astrologer, if you guys remember that $126 horse to win. It's a tough field. I was leaning towards a little bit with Birdsville, but at the same time, Escape Route does look more intriguing because he does have a better jockey. Well, I think he's a better jockey than Maya, but we'll see. It's going to be a really interesting race and probably get some value in your trifectas for the Triple Trio.
Yeah, currently number 4, Escape Route, is having is currently $15, and I think that this horse could be improved after a warm up. And then for me, I'm quite happy to hear that Steve just mentioned about triple number 11. He will be my selection here. In November 15th, he was scratched due to blood abnormality, but after that, this horse returned to normal track work immediately. So I believe it was not a serious issue. Last time out over the same course and distance, he stayed wide without cover for the most of the trip. However, he chased well and finished 4th, and I think that it is always not easy for a bad marker to win a 5 furlong race at Happy Valley, but I think Triple would be an interesting runner. So to sum up race 6, Sarah's selection is number 5, Joyful Win. Steve likes number 9, Sergeant Pepper. Joe will go for number 4, Escape Route, and I will go for number 11, Triple. And then we go to the third leg, race 7, a class 4 race again over 6 furlong. Sarah, which horse do you like here?
I like the 6, Lucky Archangel. I think this is a very interesting horse. It's only his second time out racing at Happy Valley. We got Poon in the irons, which I really like. I think it's a strong jockey. This horse, my only concern would be the barrier draw coming out of barrier 12, but he does have decent gate speed, so that could help him there. He just showed great improvement last time in that class 4. I think it's showing improvement as a horse. He's just a 4-year-old, so I think he's really coming into how to run and how to compete in fields like this. So I was very interested in him. I think you could probably get a good price. I really felt this field was a bit tough. I felt there was a lot of decent talent in here to pick. But I'm going to stick with Lucky Archangel.
Yeah, number 6, Lucky Archangel. Actually, last time out, he was also jumping from a wide gate, but he is really tough and strong. So I think that he can overcome the wide gates again at Happy Valley. And Steve, how about you?
I went for Happy Gathering with Matthew Chadwick. He's 1 from 9. He's fairly unexposed. And it's easy to imagine the likes of Happy Tango and Colonel breaking fast from their gates in barriers in 10 and 11. I think they'll bring pace to the race. Hopefully from barrier 2, Happy Gathering can smoke the pipe, as they say, just sit in the box seat and track the leaders. That's kind of what he did the last time when he won, when he was chasing the Trader, and the Trader was followed by Ares. He just sort of sat there in 3rd or 4th and came through with a win. I still think of a slightly higher mark, he's got a lot of improvement in him. So for me, I'm hoping that Happy Gathering can win for Matthew Chadwick from gate number 2.
Yeah, number 8, Happy Gathering. Actually, last season we saw that this horse already showed us some potential, and then this season he become much more mature, and hopefully he will have a back-to-back win on Wednesday. And Joe, how about you?
I'm going with number 1, Colonel. You get Jerry Chow, who's taking a little bit of weight off, and he's going to get a class relief, so he's going to be dropping down in class 4s. He was recently racing in class 3s, and he did show some promise in the class 3 at 54 kilograms over with Wagner Borg. So I think that on his best day, you might see it tomorrow, because he does have the ability to win. And if he stays on and holds everybody off, which is what the speed map is saying, I think that you get a decent value at 850. So I'm going to take Colonel number 1.
Yeah, number 1, Colonel. Recently, he was racing in class 3, and I think that this time drop in class would be a big advantage for him last season, he was a 2-time class 4 winner. And then for me, I have my value bet here, that is number 12, Daily Beauty. I have been waiting for this horse to go back to Happy Valley for a long time, and finally, after recent 4 runs at Charene, he will race over his winning distance again on Wednesday. And then I think that it is forgivable that he doesn't have a good reasons form, because he's not good at Charene. But this time, moving back to Happy Valley would be a different case. And actually, last time out was not that bad, as he finished the final furlong in the second fastest sectional time in that field. So I believe number 12, Daily Beauty, is now competitive, especially at Happy Valley. So to round up the final leg of the Triple Trio Race 7, Sarah likes number 6, Lucky Archangel. Steve go for number 8, Happy Gathering. Joe likes number 1, Colonel, and I have my value bet here, that is number 12, Daily Beauty. And then after talking about the Triple Trio, let's go to our best bet. Sarah, what is your best bet on Wednesday?
I'm going back to race 5. I like the 1 as a best bet. Trust me, I feel like this horse could really challenge the field, has great gate speed. I really see this horse press in a smile like yours and could cause a pace meltdown with that horse. My only concern here would be this horse hasn't raced at Happy Valley since a year ago, early November of 2020, but has been doing fairly decent at Charene. So I'm excited to see how he races coming back to Happy Valley. But really, it was just his speed figures that really impressed me and could pose a challenge to the other quick speed figure horses in this field.
Yeah, and race 5, number 1, Trust Me. Maybe the audience can also include this horse as your selection in the Triple Trio. Now is 4.2. And Steve, what is your best bet?
Well, I try and look for a bit of value in the best bets, obviously hoping they win too. And I've gone for Special M in race 9 with Joe Moreira on board. He was known as Special Mente. He was a 2-time winner in France when trained by Giuseppe Botti and ridden by Christophe Soumillon and Christian De Muro. And he's had 2 decent runs, both 5th placings this season, John Size and Joe Moreira. So I think he's got a very good chance. He's nicely drawn in stall number 6. I think he'll get a good pace in the race. So hopefully Special M can improve on what he's shown so far.
Yes, I think so. Race 9, number 11, Special M has a really good form in France. And after arriving to Hong Kong, he's doing better and better. And I'm quite looking forward to him as well. And Joe, how about you? What is your best bet?
Well, if you've been following along, I'm 3 for 3 in the best bets. So I'm going to have to there's a lot of pressure trying to pick another horse for a best bet today or for tomorrow. And that's going to be Savvy Kingman in race number 8, I believe. Even though he's not getting João Moreira, he has recent form. His recent form has been really good with 2 wins without him or with him. But Blake Shin is aboard him now, and I think that he has had a win on him before. And this is the longest race on the card. So usually these 1,800-meter races are kind of interesting at Happy Valley. Sometimes you see like one that will just bleed all the way. And I think he'll do it. I think he could lead all the way in the 1,800 race and keep his form still strong. So I'm going to go with Savvy Kingman in race number 8.
Yes, race 8, number 6, Savvy Kingman is having a quite good form in this season. Actually, Blake Shin rode his horse for 2 times last season, and I also think that he knows the horse quite well. And then for me, my best bet will be in the opener, race 1, number 3, All will be my best bet. Zach Gordon is the only winning jockey for this horse in Hong Kong on board this horse. And then I think that this time moving to Happy Valley is good because the course is more tight than Charene, which is be easier for him to keep till the end. So my best bet is in the opener, race 1, number 3, All. And then for our value bet, Sarah, what is your value bet on Wednesday at Happy Valley?
Race 9, I like the 7 here, the runner. I think you can get some good value here with this horse. This horse just seems to be, he's been improving. He did get 4th last time out to You're My Everything, and has raced against some really decent company and these class 3 races. I do actually think the barrier draw could be in his favor. I think with some of his speed, he's going to be able to get up at least mid-pack and then be able to draw wide in the stretch to get his win. I've just been very impressed with watching how his form has been changing so much. He's done very well at Happy Valley. So I think you can probably get some really good value on him. So that's the horse I would take.
Yeah, race 9, number 7, the runner currently is $12. He always show him that as a very strong horse, especially from Happy Valley, from wide gates. He always can overcome it. So I'm quite looking forward to him. And then Steve, how about you? What is your best bet, value bet?
I'm going for This Is Charisma with Zach Purton. Zach Purton keeps the faith on the horse, and I'm hoping he wins at his 20th time of asking. He's a really nice horse. He started life over 1,000 meters, then 1,200. But I think this is his trip now, 1,800 meters. He's nicely drawn in gate number 6. He's been impressive the last couple of times. Things don't always go his way, but I really do think this was always going to be my best bet, actually. I think he's got a very nice chance. And the other ones that I looked at, I thought Diamond Star was interesting. He's a nice looking sort that I've tipped a few times. The trouble with Diamond Star is he always gets there too late. I think if there was a race over 5,400 meters, he'd still get there too late. So for me, This Is Charisma at the 20th attempt. I think hopefully he'll come good.
Yes, race 4, number 7. This Is Charisma's currently is 5.7. He is still a maiden, but I also think that this time racing at over 9 furlong would be a suitable distance for him, especially with Zach Purton on board. And Joe, how about you? Will you go for You Are My Everything again or other horse?
No, I'm going with You're My Everything again. I mean, the good thing about the Hong Kong Jockey Club as opposed to other jurisdictions is even if you don't get the jockey you want on the horse, there's still a really, really good colony of jockeys in Hong Kong. And Matthew Chadwick, I mean, everybody knows him from his victories with Pakistan Stars. So You're My Everything is sort of a hybrid value bet because you are getting 660 on him as opposed to he's like the 3rd favorite in the race. But he did show a little bit of Like he normally in Australia he would run in the front, but he ran from the back and ended up winning. So I think Matthew Chadwick knows what to do now as far as that goes. And it's kind of unfortunate we don't get to see Alexi Bedell throughout the card. So yeah. I think that You're My Everything will be able to do it again. I think he's going to win 4 in a row and probably have some serious considerations with the big 4-year-old races in Hong Kong. So I'm going to go with You're My Everything once more.
Yes, race 9, number 5, You're My Everything, because this time Alexi Bedell is in suspension, so Matthew Chadwick takes the ride. No worries. I think that Matthew Chadwick is also a very good jockey, and he always has a good result with the trainer Tony Cruz. And then my value bet I just mentioned is race 7, number 12, Daily Beauty. I believe he will be a different horse at the Valley, and now he should be able to win at this rating. Hope to see him back to the winner circle on Wednesday. So thank you, Sarah, Steve, and Joe for your time. Also, thank you everyone for watching. Wish you all the best on Wednesday. See you next time. Bye.